You're like, no, and then just explain why you are angry.
Ian, what do you think?
Carrie, totally agree with you. He should not have bailed on his wedding night, of all nights.
But what about Ian? So I agree with you in principle in that I would want my wife to be in the same room as me on my wedding night. But when we've just heard from
How
Pip,
romantic.
Then
when she's
cut the crap and stay with her.
yeah,
Don't
but when
go
Pip,
off on your own.
But when she
Pip
said she
didn't
doesn't want him
there.
Happy wife, happy life, right?
But he wanted to go out and Pip didn't want him there.
He has 364 days of the year to do that.
Oh, no, he doesn't. You haven't met Pip. No. He's got one. He's used his one.
Yeah, but the wedding night is not the night to do it.
No.
Good on you,
Ian, what's your expertise here? Like, are you coming from a place where you've experienced this yourself? Have you been married? What's your criteria and your expertise?
I am married. I've been married for 53 years.
Oh.
What's the secret to a long, happy marriage, Ian?
It all has its ups and downs, Tommy, but you work through it,
Yep.
and there's a lot of give and take involved.
That's fair.
But one thing you don't do is desert your wife on the wedding night. That is, to me, an absolute no-no.
Good on you, Ian. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hang on. Can we just go back to Ian? Ian, sorry, just one more question. Because my dad is Ian and he's been married about the same time, but you sound slightly different to my dad. You're not my dad, are you?
No, I'm definitely not your dad, Tommy.
Good to check, though. Always good to check. Thank you, Ian.
Juanita, how are you?
Hello. Good, how are you?
Do you have thoughts?
Look, I get Pip very much so. We had a bit of a similar thing on our wedding night. We've been married for 22 years now, I think. Together for 29. So we got married the day before my 21st birthday.
Wow.
My husband was told under no certain circumstances was he to actually go out the night before, which him and his mates did. So he was I think he was still drunk the day of our wedding.
I think that's quite a common story, Juanita.
Yeah, so we got married. People were feeding him double and triple shots the whole afternoon, which continued well into the evening. We went home, got changed, went out for dinner, and then went out to the club and partied because it was my 21st.
Yep.
He was in one nightclub and I was in another.
Oh, so you just went out, both partied, but not together?
No, we ended up in separate clubs. We did end up at one point in the same nightclub, but yeah, we ended up back at the house together in the morning at some point. But
Okay. And was that fine, Juanita? You're fine with it?
oh, 100%.
Yeah, okay.
We all had fun.
Okay.
So
Oh, Carrie's starting to shake her head.
No, it's very, because both Juanita and Ian have had long marriages and they've both come at this from a different standpoint. So maybe there is no right or wrong here.
Are you saying that maybe your way is not the only way?
Well, I'm not saying that, but Kelly, what's the right way here? Wedding night, are you spending it with your groom or is he out partying?
Well, I mean, I think that the best way to solve this is just to go out the night before, and that way you call him a male appendage when he comes in at like 3 o'clock in the morning, the morning, I guess, of the wedding. But that, of course, guarantees that he is pretty much passed out by 10 p.m. and with you in bed. So I guess that works.
It's all sounding romantic, isn't it?
Also, I didn't know that was what every woman wanted. I'm more of a catch than...
Got passed out at 10 p.m.
Yes.
on your wedding night.
Carrie and Tommy. Carrie and Tommy know it's the little things that make life grand. And if you're going to raise a glass to those moments, Liquorland will bring the drinks. Shop in store or online and click and collect in 30 minutes. Cheers. Liquorland. Choose to drink wise. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Want to win your way around Australia? We've teamed up with Bonza to bring you CFM's Stars in the Sky. 6 notable Aussie voices.
I love exploring Australia
With Bonza. Guess all 6 in the right order. And you could win 2 return flights from the Sunshine Coast to every Bonza destination. Not to mention a heap of return flights up for grabs just for playing. CFM's Stars in the Sky with Bonza. Keep it here for your next chance to win. G'day, Sunny Coast. Bonza's here. Download the Fly Bonza app to book.
Got a car, got a car. Looks good, feels great. buying a new car? Don't pay too much for your aftermarket services. See the specialists at Tintercar. When you want good meat, you go to a butcher, not a supermarket. It's the same with your tint. Why would you go anywhere else? Window tint, paint protection and rust protection. See the specialists. Tintercar, Caloundra, Maroochydore and Noosa. Australia's most trusted tint.
Is your suspension struggling?